Hi. Sorry, guys. I'm having coming down with the flu. So sorry about my voice. Hi, guys. I hope you're all well. I hope you've had a good day. For me, it's almost 10 minutes to Wednesday. It's 11:51 p.m. here, and I'm just coming live to talk about this. Today's day 3 of my life, and it's just about a common myth of starting a business that I've decided to talk about. For those who don't know me, my name is Shiro. Others know me as Priscilla. I am the face behind Mom of Girls Digital, and I am a mompreneur. That's what I do. And today we're just going to talk about the common myth of starting a business. And why I say to talk about this, because one common myth of starting a business is that you always have to have the exact capital. Yes, a lot of people, when you start telling them that we need to start something, they're like, oh, but I don't have the money. I don't have the enough money to do it. Let me tell you something. Most of us who started the businesses, we didn't have enough money. We didn't have the exact capital that was needed, but we needed to come up with smart ways that we could be able to do it. And some of us decide either to take a loan or you use a credit card or you borrow from your friend or you borrow from your family. For me, when I started this business, I didn't have the capital. I didn't have the exact capital. But what did I do? I made a smart move is I decided to pay slow. I started with what I had, paid that, and then started going on forward because we never have exact amount of money unless you're Bill Gates or Richard Branson, all the kind of those big people. You'll have that kind of money saved somewhere. But most of us don't have that exact. Sorry about that. And as I was saying, a lot of us don't have that exact capital to start our businesses. But we just make do. We do what is best. We find smart ways of starting our businesses and we find smart ways of maintaining them. So if you're seated there and you're like, I need to start a business, I need to go back to school, I need to start something, but I don't have the exact tools, start with what you have. Sorry about that. And as I was saying, if you need to go back to school, you need to start a business, you need to start a project somewhere, start with what you have. Don't wait for that time when you're saying, oh, I need to find the exact capital so that I can start. There is never a perfect time. So even most of us, when we started, we didn't have the exact time. We didn't have the exact capital that we could be able to start with that. So we just started small. So the only thing you need at this point is just believing in yourself, believing that you can do it because you only know why you're doing this. You know why you're going back to school. You know why you're starting a business. You know why you're doing that project. No one else will ever understand why you're doing it. It is only you yourself. And even most of the time, even our families will never understand. No, they never. But you yourself are the only person who can understand. So I'll encourage you. If you need to do that thing, just start where you are, start with what you have, and then move on from there. You just never know. It's probably destiny or the world just wants you to start and you can see how far you can go. And then you can see how good you can become. And you just never know. Be grateful every day that you started. Be grateful that you got that idea because gratitude has a way of bringing more back to your life. So, at the end of the day, and what we can take is the common myth of starting a business is that I have to always have enough capital. I say no. Start with what you have, work smart, think smart ideas, work with what you have, and then in the process of doing what you're doing, then make more. Because that's the only way you can get where you want. Otherwise, if we don't start what we want to do, we will always be stuck. We will always be stuck. And then come back later, 3 years down the line, 4 years down the line, five, 10. You'll be like, I wish I did it. I wish I had just started it. So I would encourage you, go for it. Because you're the only person who knows why you're doing it. Other people will not understand it. I know when I started my business, some people, some friends told me that I was crazy, that I didn't have the means to do this. You don't even know what it entails. But I trusted myself. I knew what I wanted and I went for it. And now 3 years down the line, I can say that I am glad that I did what I did. I know it took me a long time, as my coach would say, it took me a long time to start a business, but it doesn't matter. I still started at the end of it. So I'll encourage it. Go for it, do it, and do what is best for you. Be blessed, and remember always to take care of yourself. Have a lovely evening, have a lovely day, and please, please, please remember to be kind to one another. Cheers.